Good morning, and thank you for joining another edition of Hyperlink University. My name is Jody, and today's training topic is Digital Dashboard Managing Social Media. Hyper University trainings are offered every Wednesday at 11 a.m., and each week we present a different curriculum. We welcome your suggestions regarding content you may like to see in the future, so please let us know in the chat. Our trainings generally take anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes, and we will send the content to all attendees after each session. If at any time after today's training you would like us to review the material presented with you or someone on your team, just give us a call to schedule. On the upper right-hand corner of your screen, you will see a chat option. We ask that you type your name and company name so that you get credit for the course, as well as enable us to ship your prize if you should win our trivia. Please feel free to also use this chat option for any questions or comments you may have. And in order to make the view on your screen larger, you will need to click, grab, and drag the line on the top of the presentation all the way up to your liking. Stay tuned until the end for our weekly Hyperlink University trivia, where we will present a couple of questions for an opportunity to win prizes by being the first to answer correctly. I would like to introduce our trainer, Gio, who will now begin the session. Gio, please take it away.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's training. Today we're going to be going over Digital Dashboard Managing Social Media. So why this training? Maintaining an active online presence helps you retain more customers. Digital Dashboard's multi-location management and posting tool keeps all your Facebook and Google profiles up to date automatically and gives you a comprehensive set of tools to manage posts, reviews, and content across multiple locations, all at once. So what I'm going to be going over some benefits for a digital dashboard. So it can expand your digital toolbox. Data syncs directly to your social media pages. A centralized view and control over your pages. Bulk social media posting and built-in media library. Ongoing organic posts on your behalf. Ad spending benefiting your doors. And visibility between retailer owners and store managers. This is some of the benefits good with Digital Dashboard and hopefully can use to your advantage. What we're going to be doing now is actually going to the Digital Dashboard website, which is right here. And we're going to be doing a live training on the actual website. So let's go on with that. All right, so once you log in with your username and password or email and password, this is the very first thing you're going to see. This is the home screen of Digital Dashboard. So on the left-hand side, as you can see, these are all the tools that we have. We have business, marketing campaigns, user management, media library, all reviews, listings, and help. So these are the items that we're going to be going over, and then pretty much what each individual item does. So the very first one, like I said, is business. So the first thing you're going to see in business is a listing of all your locations, which are here. For this account that we're currently using, these are our locations for all our stores. So it may look a little different, but this is where all your locations are going to be located. So under it, you're going to see the location, the state and city, the business group, pretty much the name of the business, and the status, either if it's open or closed. Hopefully they're all open, and this is what you want to see. So once you identify the location you want to look at, you're just going to simply click it. And then this brings up pretty much an overview of your store. Let me scroll down, and this is some of the main things we're going to be going over. So before we get into it, just note that some of this information cannot be directly changed, and it can only be changed by your booth rep, or you can also reach out to us here at Hyperlink, and we can help you out change some of this information. So if you scroll down, some of the main items you're going to see are core business information. And what this is just simple business information like your store name, your phone number, and the address for the store. On the right-hand side, you're going to see business status. Very simple. It tells you the opening date, whenever your store open, and if it's either the status open or closed. If you scroll down more, you're going to see directory status or sync status. This is letting you know that this store that you clicked on, if all the profiles are synced and up to date. So in this case, as you can see, there's three. There's Google or Google My Business, Facebook, and Google Maps. As you can see, what you want to see on your account as well is OK on all three, just like how you see here with the green check mark. And then this tells you this is actually updated frequently. These were just updated yesterday, and this was updated today. So it's really nice that this gives you the last update time. Now, what I'm going to go over is some of the items that you actually can change. So this is business descriptions, business attributes, special hours, which are right here, payment methods, and hero image, which we'll go over as well. So the very first one is business description. So I'm going to go ahead and hit add. And what this allows you to do is you can add a brief description about your store so that when a customer looks up your location on Google under My Business page, they will see whatever you want to type here. So you just want to add, like I said, a brief description about your store so customers can see it. Just make sure that whatever you are entering here, that it's professional and it meets Boost standards, since this is going to be public. You're just going to type it in here and hit confirm. The next option we have is business attributes. So what business attributes is it helps your stores with the Google search engine. So when a customer is looking up attributes for a Boost mobile store, your store will be the first one to come up if it has those attributes the customer is looking for. So let me show you what these attributes can be. So once you're hovering over business attributes, you can click the three little dots here, and you can hit assign. And then it's going to bring up this new page here. And these are the attributes that you can assign to your store. So there's different ones, as you can see here. There's black owned, if the store does delivery, free mass available, habla español, which means just speak Spanish. They have that in Spanish, and also if you scroll down, I think, yep, they have it in Spanish as well. So these are some very good attributes that you can apply to your store. So when a customer is looking it up on Google, they're the first ones to come up. And to add it is simply just clicking on the attribute you want to add. They have really nice ones like speak Spanish and then also wheelchair accessibility. Once you have all the items selected, you're going to hit add, and you're going to see him here on the right hand side. Once you're happy with the selection, all you're going to simply do is hit assign. If by accidentally you clicked one and you notice that it's not something that your store has availability to, what you want to do is just right here, is highlight it and then hit remove, and it removes the item. That's simple. MasterCard is one of the attributes that are for all stores, so just keep that in mind, that that's why it's there, and it is also in red here because it's a mandatory thing. Let's scroll down. Another item that we can actually change and edit is special hours. You cannot edit these special hours if you're an exclusive store. You're required to be open at all times. So if you do need to be closed for any reason, and a holiday that's coming up or an emergency, you would have to reach out to your booth rep for approval first. So once you are approved, you want to go into here under special hours and add this information so it matches for your store. So when a customer looks it up on Google, they're going to see that for whatever date you choose, you may be closed for hours, that they can see that. So you're going to go over here, you're going to hit add more special hours, and then you're going to select the date. Let's say that this Friday you have an emergency that you need to go attend to, or it's a religious holiday or anything that for any reason. You're going to go ahead and click that. Then you're going to go to select, and either you're going to hit open 24 hours, or closed. If you're going to be closed that day, you will select closed. If you're going to be open, but only for select hours, you just go ahead and hit open. You're going to enter in your open time. Let's say the store opens at 9. And then that they close at, let's say, 3 in the afternoon. So let's go ahead and do that. And then there you go. Hit OK. And all you simply have to do is hit apply once it is matching. Just a little note, guys, that once the date has passed and you are no longer closed, you want to make sure you go back into the special hours, and there's a remove button here. So as you can see here, you want to click it and then hit remove, and then same thing, hit apply. So once that day has passed, you want to make sure you come back into digital dashboard and remove these hours. If you scroll down, we're going to see also payment method, an additional area that you can edit, and this is very simple. Once you click add, you're going to have a whole bunch of different payment methods. So when a customer, same thing, is looking you up on Google, they can see what type of currency or different payment methods you take. So it could be either Visa, American Express, Apple Pay, Cash, NFC chip, whatever this applies to your store. Simply just want to click it, just like this. and then hit confirm. If you by accidentally click something that you may not accept, just simply unclick it and you're good to go. So once again, select the items that apply to your store and then hit confirm. And then under that, we have these two items here. We have hero image, which is also known as the cover image for your Facebook business page. So by clicking it here, you will be able to add your own custom image. So you can add like the picture of your storefront, or let's say if you want to put something on Facebook for a promo that you want to run, you can upload your own image by going to upload, which is the first section that is here, and then hit the plus sign, and then it will go through your computer, and you can either, if you have it saved on your desktop or anywhere you have it saved, you can upload it from there. Which is really nice. What you could do as well is you could go to shared images, and these are all pre-approved Boost images that you can use for your Facebook banner page or the cover image / hero image. So if you wanted to, let's say, advertise something like BYOD, you can just search it up. All you would do is select it and hit confirm. And this also applies for any of the other promos that you see here. They have a whole bunch of different kinds, so you can go ahead and go through here and look through them, whatever you feel right that goes for your store for the cover image. The same thing applies for your logo. If you have a store logo, you can also do that as well, or change it by uploading your own, hitting confirm, and same thing for the shared images. So let's go back up. And this is pretty much all the information, the basic information for your store. What I'm going to be going over now is a little section here. It's called reviews. And once you click it, so this is going to bring up reviews for your location. Since we did click a specific location, this is all the reviews for just this specific location. So these are reviews on Google and any other reviews that you would get. So as you can see here, you have your rating, you know, what star the customer is giving you, the source, either if it's coming from Facebook or Google, when the review was posted, who is the person posting the review, and then the content. Content is pretty much the actual comment or review they left for your store, which is really nice. Another thing that you could do is actually directly reply to these reviews for these customers. So you want to make sure that you are replying to your customers, and especially if there are good reviews and bad reviews as well. You want to see what exactly was the reason for the bad review, and hopefully they can come back to your store and you can fix that issue. So if you wanted to reply to a review, as you can see here, there's a button that says directly reply. You would click it, and then you're going to have two options. You could have custom templates, which I will go over later on. Actually, that's maybe the next thing. And then we also have loadable templates or share templates that you have here. So these are templates that are all pre-approved by Boost, and they have different ones. Like they have some for positive review, negative review, unlimited data, negative review, positive best, and you just want to scroll through here and look through them to see what best applies. So let's say that, you know, this is a 5-star review, so let's just go to best review and click it, and you can see here at the bottom is a edit box where you can just go ahead and enter in the info. For this, as you can see here, enter its customer's name. What you want to do is simply just copy it on the left-hand side, delete what's here, and then just paste the customer's name so it's more customizable. And then what you can do as well, where it says, we hope to see you again. What you could do is add come visit us or add, and then they have here at the bottom is wildcards. So what these wildcards are is you can add information or names of your stores, phone number, street, and all this other stuff that you see here, so the customer knows where to come back. So for this one, let's put, it would be the store name, the store address, and then let's put the phone number so the customer knows if they want to call us, they can do that as well. And then once you're happy with the selection, you would just simply hit confirm. Let me just go ahead and cancel that. Don't want to put a review for this store. And another section that we have is analytics. And if once you click it, it will bring it up here. Just give it a second. And what this is very simple, is that you can see all the store's all-time status reviews, response time, and store rating. So these are all the reviews for this location, response to, the percentage that the store responds to, the average response time, and then the average rating for the store. And this is very specific to this one location, so just keep that in mind, that whatever location you're looking at, this is the analytics for that location. The next option that we have here is response templates. So this is what I was speaking of all the response templates. This is where they're located, where you can edit them, look through them, and see what exactly says in their response, so you know which one you are clicking. And which is really nice is you can create your own response right here on the left-hand side where it says create new template. So let's go ahead and click that. And the very first thing you're going to see is add title, which depending on which response you want to create. So let's say this is a 1-star review or a 1-star response. You would just put 1 star so you know how to identify when you're selecting your templates. You're going to add your response here. Whatever you want to add, just make sure that it is professional and once again that it meets Boost standards. And then you have the same option to do wildcards, just like how you did with the pre-approved templates as well. You can say come visit us if you need any assistance. You can come visit us for your store name, the store address, the business group, so the name of the store, and then the store phone number so the customer can give you a call. Once you are happy with the selections, it is very important that you actually click Save to My Library. So make sure that it's clicked. So this saves your template, and you can reuse it for different responses or multiple times for different locations, and just so you can reuse this response as many times as you want. And then you're going to hit Save New Template. Once that's saved, it's going to pop up here, just like how these are all in. These are the pre-approved ones, and you can go ahead and edit them or delete them. Since these are all pre-approved, you can't actually delete these. So it's really nice to have these here. Let's scroll back up. And then now we're going to be going over is the actual marketing campaigns, which is setting up your own campaigns or seeing what Boost has posted already. So the first thing you're going to see when you hit marketing campaigns on the top is status. So what this does is it gives you a general overview of the past/live campaigns. And all their performances, just a little like history or stats about each campaign that ever went up for this location for your stores. If you scroll down, you're going to be able to see more info about your campaigns. So these are all live campaigns or campaigns that also have been posted. So the first thing you're going to see is that campaign name. So whatever you named the campaign, if it was a network upgrade or the Moto G stylus, you can see the content. So what was posted on that campaign. As you can see, some of these have images, who it was created by, the location, so which location it was posted. For your locations is going to look different because we have access to all our stores here, so that's why you see a large number. For yours is probably going to be a lot different. The platform, so where it was posted, and for all of these posts, they are for Facebook. And then the publish status, which is pretty much when the post was published onto Facebook. As you can see here, this one was posted yesterday at 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So this is really nice. Let's go on to post here. So if we scroll back up, you can see posts. So these are currently live posts that are on your Facebook account that are for each different location, and it's pretty much the same info as you can see here. It has the campaign name, the content, the address, and the platform. And like I said, these are all live posts that are right now up on your Facebook account. So let's go into actually creating a new campaign. So it's very simple. You're going to see an option that says New Campaign. Let's go ahead and select that. And the very first thing you're going to do is enter in campaign name. So this is something for your records, so it can help you identify the name of the campaign. For this example, we're going to start a BYOD campaign. So let's go ahead and just enter in BYOD. You're going to go to the right, and you're going to enter in the platform, which for this it is Facebook. You're going to select the type of post. Right now there are two different types of posts. There is regular post and then paid post. What paid post is, target your customers in your local area for your store, like in a certain radius. So right now it is under maintenance and is not working, but like I said, what it allows you to do is advertise to your customers in your local area. So let's just go ahead and use the first one. It's just a regular post. So let's go ahead and click that. And then at the bottom, this is auto going to generate. And the very first thing you want to do is select where you're going to be posting this BYOD campaign to. So you're going to select your business, or if you have multiple stores, this is where they're going to come up. If you want to post it for all locations, they have a button to do that right here. As you can see, right now we're selected under all locations. So to make this simple, we're just going to be posting this Facebook post for each individual Facebook My Business account for all locations. And if you, like I said, if you want to do it per location, they have a filter to do that as well. So let's go back to all locations and scroll down a little more. And this is where we're actually going to be adding the content for the campaign. So the very first thing we want to do is identify or get the image of the post. So once you click the little plus sign, you have different options. So you have upload, where you can upload any image from your computer. If you want to do like a custom a picture of a phone out the box, the front of the store, whatever you feel comfortable doing, something that is going to be something's going to work for that campaign. If you have any images saved on your library, they will be under My Images, and which is really nice here and really cool. They have shared images, so these are all pre-approved images that you can use for your campaigns. So since this one we're going to be doing BYOD, let's just go into the search bar and type in BYOD. And you can see here, these are all the different BYOD posts that we can do. They have them in English and Spanish, and they have two different types for BYOD. So let's say we want to advertise this $10 off the monthly bill. So what we could do is select it, and then we're going to hit confirm. But before we do that, what I want to show you is a brief little description of the post as well. So if you hover over it, you're going to get all these little options here. The one you want to click is the one that looks like a calendar or the little boxes. And then this is going to bring up a description of the post that you can actually copy and paste and use for your post. So let's go ahead and do that. Just want to highlight it and then copy it. Once we're happy, we're just going to hit confirm or cancel. Make sure it's selected and then hit confirm. So as you can see here now we have the image for our post, and right under it is where we can actually put the content of the description. Since we copied it, all we simply have to do is hit paste. Next thing we want to do is add a little thing that says visit us at, and then just like how we did with the templates, we also have wildcards. So you want to add anything like visit us at or please come for amazing promos, whatever you feel comfortable adding there, and then add the wildcards. So same thing, we can add a street address, the city, state, and the store phone number if needed. So now that we're posting for all stores, what this allows you to do is, since you're adding a wildcard, for each individual store is going to add that store's information, so you don't have to worry about posting the same information all for each individual store. The system does it automatically, and that's why using the wildcards is very, very cool. So this is a little preview of it. As you can see here, it says store street, store city. Is not going to say the name because each individual one is going to have their information for that location. If you have a link for your store, you can go ahead and put that there as well, or for your Facebook business page. And what you want to do is scroll down to where the time you want to publish it, or the publishing time. If you want a copy of the campaign and see how it's going to be posted, it's already highlighted. If you do not, you could just simply unhighlight it. I recommend leaving it on so you can actually get an email and see how the campaign looks like, a direct link to it. So the next step is selecting when the post is going to be live. So let's say this BYOD post, we want to make it for this Thursday or this Friday for the weekend. So let's put it up for tomorrow. And then at the top here, you want to make sure you select the time that the post is going to be going up on Facebook. It automatically generates it to 12 at night. That's not the best time to do a post, so let's change that. Let's go ahead and do that for 12 in the afternoon. So we put 12 p.m. It's already at 00, so all you simply want to do is hit OK, and there you go. Your post has been changed. You just want to verify that it matches to your liking. The date is fine, and the time. Once everything is good to go, all you want to do is simply hit submit, and this will pretty much upload it and have it scheduled for the day that you want it. In this case, it's going to be 29th, which is Friday at 12 in the afternoon. So let's go back. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this because we're actually not going to be posting this for this store. The next thing we want to do is go in on the very top is user management. So let's go ahead and click that. And what this does is it brings up all your users for your store, so you can be able to see their first and last name, email address. The organization is going to be Boost Mobile, what type of employee has, the location of where they're located, when it was created, who was created by, and when it was created. So what we could do is here is add new users, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and do that. So at the very top here, at the left-hand side, you can see create users. Simply just click it. And we're going to add some very basic information, first and last name, email address, which will be just the email address for the employee. And then you want to select the role, which is very important. So there's different types of roles, as you can see here. You want to select whatever you want to give access to your employee. So as you can see here, there's a brief description for each role. Like I said, you want to select something that applies and whatever you want to give access to this employee. So go through these rows here and then select the one that best applies for them. At the bottom, you want to go to Superstore. For us, it's going to say Hyperlink because this is our account. But for you, it's simply going to say the name of your store. So you just simply want to select that and then hit Create User. It's very simple, pretty straightforward. Once everything is good, you can hit Create User, and then it's going to come up here, just like how you see these. If you want to edit or change or do anything else with a user, you can see them all here, and you could just simply go to the right. As you scroll to the right, you can view it or delete it if needed, if the person is no longer working there. What I'm going to show you, which is very important to do, is once you create a user, you want to don't forget to go in and to view and add the location, so where this employee is going to be working, so they have access to post on your behalf for your stores. So once you hit view, this is how it's going to look like. You want to scroll down to the bottom where it says assign location permissions. And as you can see, for this user that we created, we assigned for all locations. There's 377 here, but for your locations, maybe a lot less. So whatever amount you have, you can do specific locations, all locations, whatever you want to give access to for this employee. And another thing that you want to do is on the right-hand side. Let me actually delete these so you can see how it looks like. On the left-hand side, you can see Manage Email Subscriptions. What this allows you to do is once you click it, you will see Review Reports and Daily Digest. What this does is it sends an email to the employee, giving them a daily digest of pretty much all the posts, whatever was posted, if there's any reviews, any info for that day. It sends it directly to the email, so it's good for a manager to keep a track of and see when they have any replies, any comments, any reviews, so they can go ahead and reply to those customers. So simply want to do is hit Manage Email Subscriptions, select the one do you want to add, and then that's pretty much it. It will automatically add it. So that's very simple, and it's very easy to do something or add these permissions to your locations. The next thing we want to go over is Media Library. So let's go ahead and click that. And this is where you can actually save and upload any of your images and have them saved onto your Media Library. So if you want to save any images for like your storefront, any pictures of any customers that you may want to share on Facebook or anything like that, you would just go to My Images, add new images, hit the plus sign, and then it will bring up a little database where you can search up through your computer wherever you have it saved, and then add a title to the image, a description, and then hit confirm. Whatever you want to share, you can save it onto your library, which you can do by clicking here at the bottom, save my images, and then hit confirm. What you could also do here is look at all the pre-approved Boost images under shared images. So same thing here, anything that's pre-approved by Boost will all be located here for your disposal, so you can save it onto your computer, download it, view it, see the description. You may want to look through these whenever you have free time. The next we're going to be going over is review. So this is going to be a more other detailed items that they have under review. So under overview, just know that when you go under overview on the left-hand side, this goes over all your locations, not just that one location how we did in the beginning under business. So it's going to show you all the reviews for every single location with different addresses. As you can see here, this is two different stores, and it has pretty much the same information. It has the rating, the source where the review is coming from, when it was posted, and who it was posted by. So once you click it, it would actually bring you to that store, just how we went in My Business or in Businesses, and it will bring you up all this info for the store, which you can simply go to review and see them there. So let's go back. What I want to show you is the analytics and then the response template, which I already went over. So under here is where you can see all the same info once it loads. This is all the up-to-date info for your store of the all-time, reviews that you have, just like how we went over in the beginning. So that's pretty much just all reviews. It just shows you the reviews for all your locations, not just one specific one. And then same thing with the response time. This is response template, sorry. This is where all the templates are located. On the left-hand side, once again, we're going to go to listings. All right, so this is some very important things to know and to go over as well. So this, what it does is it shows you directory status, and what this is you would just want to make sure that you're 100% synced. For us, since we have all our locations, right now we're not 100% synced, but for you, you just want to make sure all your locations are synced. And what this means is that all your stores have been synced with Facebook and Google. As you can see here, it will identify with the number, the green check mark, if there's any warning or issues, and tell you how many are not synced. And so you want to make sure this number here says 100%, and same thing for the right-hand side. So that's pretty much under listings. If you scroll down, it'll give you more information about the stores, and this is pretty much the same. It probably looks very familiar now. It has the name of the store, the location, state, and city, the name of the store, the platform, and you just want to make sure that you see OK in green, just like how you see on your screen, for both profile status and sync status. It's just letting you know that the store is synced. And the final one, which we have on the left-hand side, is the help, which is the Q&A pretty much. It's very simple. What it does is it opens up a Q&A page. So this does have a password protection, but it gives you the password right here. So what you want to do is just simply copy it, highlight it and copy it, and then go to the Help Center. Since I believe I logged in already once, it may not ask me for the password, but normally we'll come up with the password and you can enter. All you simply do is just paste it, not here, but when it comes up on your screen, and then hit submit or enter, and this is the page it will bring you to. So this is just, any questions, if you need any help. It has Q&A, any generic stuff that you can go through. And you can use this, if you need help with anything. You can also reach out to us here at Hyperlink, for any questions. If you're not sure how something works, want to do a training, anything like that, we're here to help you guys as well. So that's pretty much everything to know about Digital Dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over back to Jody.
All right, so that is the end of our trivia. Thank you, Gio, and thank you all for joining today's session of Hyperlink University. We appreciate your commitment to yourself and to your business. Please invite everyone from your organization who can benefit from HyperU trainings to join us every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Feel free to email future training suggestions to Jose@hyperlinkusa.com if you didn't get a chance to type it in the chat box during this session. And while it is still fresh, we'd love to enter you into our monthly drawing for a 100 Boost Goods shopping spree by answering 2 quick questions about today's session. Question 1, what did we do right? And question 2, what can we do better? Simply by clicking on the link in today's follow-up email. Join us next Wednesday for Hyperlink University, where we will cover Own Your Mile, how to host a successful event, and come prepared to win awesome prizes as we host Hyperlink University Trivia at the end of every training. You can also now find our trainings sessions recorded on Hyperlink's YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe so that you are notified as future trainings are added. Thank you so much, everyone, and stay safe.